to be.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 5 of Movie Week. So far, my pack and I have survived 2 winters. This last winter was brutal, with large packs either starving us out by disrupting our hunts, or starting turf wars that left our pack surviving by a thread.
Oh no, you're not getting away, buddy.
Now, with a new year, there are new rival packs moving in, and one just so happens to be Amethyst and her mate's pack. As for the red and brown pack, who have been the very bane of my existence, had lost much of their pack's order after losing their leader wolves and dispersed, leaving behind open territory for anyone ready to claim it. But we're getting ahead of ourselves here. So, let's return to the den and get started with the journey before us.
I will attack you. I have no problem with that. Okay. Avery. You want to sleep on the giant bull carcass? That's perfectly fine. Won't judge you. She obviously really likes food. Yes!
As our 6 puppies enter the world on wobbly legs, also comes with the strong instinct to go hunting.
So I'm going to go ahead and head out to hunt for the pack. Okay, we got 3 wolves coming with us. That is perfectly fine with me. There.
The hunt had gone from chasing muleys and bounding right into a startled herd of elk, who had been spooked by the prey we had been chasing earlier. With that, a long hunt began as we flushed them out of the tree line towards our den area. We not only managed one,
Beautiful. Now let's go for the next one.
but 2 successful hunts.
So the reason why I took down 2 of them instead of just 1 is because we have a bigger pack, which means we need more food. Personally, I should go ahead and take down 2 more, but I don't want to hurt my pack. So, and let's see, we currently have Maverick and Sun, and then Black. So 2 yearlings and a subordinate, which isn't bad, but I just don't want to overdo it with them and possibly lose a pup. Oh, it's a bunny. Oh, Arrow is so handsome. Black's really beautiful too. Who else we have? We have Avery and Sun. Sun looks like her dad. Avery almost looks like me, just not as light. Alright, who's gonna come with me to get food? Avery, Sun. Actually, yeah, because I want to feed Arrow, Halo, Black, Solemn. Okay, so we got a few more pack members who are not fed yet. Yeah, because it's important that everybody's getting fed right now. It was different from last year because I would just kind of trade out with them and let them feed as they needed to. Whoever needs to eat, eat. Yeah, I'm just gonna rest in there with them, and it's still raining. I don't need anybody getting sick. Not to say that that's the only way they get sick, but for now.
Snow was still falling during the early springtime, and I had become more conscious in keeping the pups in the den when we slept. not only for their safety, but for my peace of mind.
I'm okay with that going. Okay, I'll have to go mark the territories. And everybody looks good. I saw coyotes. Alright, let's go. I'll leave Solemn to it. Okay. I lost a lot of health to that, so yeah.
During this time, I had severely injured my jaw, making it difficult to carry anything. So, I had chosen to stay near the den and play with the pups and rest.
Oh. No, don't eat it. Darn it. Good job, guys. Don't. This is for your other siblings. I see you, Puma. I'm almost there. Darn it. They're so precious. I feel like Rosa's gonna be the most pretty out of everybody. Alright, let's
Just
go.
until the need to reclaim my territory persisted, and I
Make
headed
all
out.
of the hexagons 100. So here's how I'm going to do. I'm going to start all the way at the beginning and then go down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get between the hexagons, and then I'll just go straight across. And then I'll come back here, and then I'll just go straight across. See how that works? So that way it's a little bit more efficient. So we're going to just go straight across, and then literally we're going to go straight down the line of hexagons, because that is literally the easiest way to do territories. It seriously is. The rats of the land.
Over the course of this long journey across my territory, I had
Yeah.
come to learn that Moon and Silver had gotten sick. I immediately returned home to try and tend to both of them the best I could do as a mother wolf of now 2 successful litters. But the day came as Silver healed,
Oh, thank God.
and Moon
Silver.
had unfortunately not made it.
Yeah. Bad feeling. And passed.
After which, the Needle Pack, who had been docile up to this point, had decided to push their weight around.
Yep, they came into the wrong territory. This is the Needle Pack. Looks like she's gonna have to find another partner.
Life continued with many threats, such as bears and sickness, making its rounds through our territory, with Lunar and Asher being the next puppy to get sick while I was out.
Yeah, the whole sickness thing, like, it's becoming more common, which is so weird. Seriously. It's almost dead.
Of course, with this, it was slowly taking a toll on me, and sleep was almost a blessing. Of course, even sleep wasn't possible when a puma decided to take the opportunity to try and steal one of my pups away. But sleep wasn't stopping me from standing my ground, and with the rest of the pack helping, we ran the nasty cat off.
I guess we'll be going in with threes.
At last, the pups had recovered as we emerged from the den, still tired.
No.
Yes, Asher recovered. But it was the season of plenty, with our fun-sized meals just laying among us in the tall grass. And with it, a later moving day to a new den, away from the fleas and trees alike, and out into a more open area.
You're frustrating, Luna. Let's go.
But this year's moving was like herding a bunch of cats rather than wolves.
Just take way too long, Luna. I don't have time for this.
As we finally made it by nightfall, only to be attacked mid-move by an old cat that had obviously taken offense to last winter's steal. And I wasn't sorry in the slightest for it. As far as I'm concerned, it started this war first, so it could live with the consequences of its actions. With the time it had taken to move our pack and get settled, our territory needed a serious run-through to make sure the other packs knew this area wasn't on the market. And along the way, I harassed the local yellow snake that came through our territory and made it clear we didn't like trespassers.
Run in front of the car. Hit me, baby. Hit me. Take me out of my misery. Yes. Daniel. At least take a picture. You see my family. He will eat you. Just know that is a warning. He will eat you. You step out of that metal box.
At last, a day of respite before the pups all reached the age for us to move to our summer home. But with so many yearlings, they weren't helping the matter by playing with the pups and distracting them from our journey.
They're so precious. Oh my goodness, Rosa is beautiful. Oh, Asher. I'm watching out for the pups that fall.
Leaving me to constantly scold them until they followed.
Okay, we got them all. There's Luna. Or Lunar. Lunar, Silver, Asher, Rosa. Yeah, so once I get them settled, then I will go over and collect those other territories. Rosa definitely looks smaller, so does Silver. Maybe it's because of where I am, but I don't know. Asher looks the biggest. Second to Shay, and Lunar's definitely small, maybe because they're females. Black's looking so nice too.
Once all was settled, I set out towards the Needle Pack's territory to take more land. simply because I knew that I would need it for the coming year as the pack grew, and now was a better time than any to do so when the other packs were mildly docile. In fact, we had very little activity from the surrounding packs, which was a wonderful reprieve from last year's war zones.
See, like here, this would be really nice if they set up a little. Oh, is there one like really close by? No, right there. There's one here too. Nice. And we want this one. Let's go ahead and head that way. And I just also feel like there aren't a really like a whole lot of den areas. Like this right here would be a really good den area. I feel like it would make up a really good den area because it's open and like I have to put it as like a tunnel or something. So I think that's what I'll do for right now. That's all I'll do for now. Oh, come on. You couldn't have just eaten it. Well, we got plenty of the pack. I think we'll be okay. Because they don't like that I took some territory. Well, whoever it may be. The dark green's pine, right? Check. My jaw's injured. Yeah, the needle is the dark green, the light is the calcite, and the horseshoe heel is the purple. So horseshoe is purple, calcite is light green, and needle pack is the dark green. Pack rally. Found him. Oh, it's 3. How cute. Adorable. You invaded my territory. You have personally offended me. And, you know, for a senile old wolf, yeah, you just don't do that. Well, you better watch out or I'll take your hides, too. It won't just be one of you, it'll be all 3 of you. But the senile, your old wolf. Yeah, let all the pups eat. And we can rest. Okay, we can't have all these meat chunks all over the place. Yeah, guys, clean them up. Because meat's gonna attract predators, and right now we do not need predators out and about. Okay, I see some elk herd that way. So I'll try and go after that.
But of course, if it wasn't wolves, then it was every other animal and its mother coming over to disrupt our summer home lounging. Bears were especially our top nuisance.
That should be perfectly fine. Yep, so let's head out and do that. Actually, we can go ahead and get some food while we're at it. Good. You better be lucky. My pack is happy and full. I would have to say it takes more time to find ungulates. I mean, it's a really nice, easy food source to get for the pups, especially in the first part of whenever you're starting out as a wolf. But I mean, as you get in a bigger pack and stuff, it really does not make it easier. If anything, it wastes time because it's not like the other wolves in your group will just pick up the ungulate and then take it back to the pack. They'll just eat it. Run. Oh no, you don't want to run? You tiny little deer, dare challenge moi. You eat you. Come on. Going down, buddy. Oh, I think that... I thought it was a coyote for a moment. Overhowled. I think that moose has a calf, which means I can carry it back to the pack. Which means I'm gonna have an easy day of... Yes, it does. Ooh. You should have hid your baby. Beautiful. Alright, let's take the baby back. Yep, I love moose calves because they are super... Ooh. Elk herd. Nice. We'll go around them. And I will come back to hunt them. So I'm going to need another few hunts to make sure we have plenty of food around us. Just something I know that we'll need. I mean, whenever you have this many wolves and the fact that it's really difficult to take down a bison unless it's super weak and old and barely alive, it just isn't gonna happen. Yeah, so Sun and Maverick look very much like Roman. Fortunately, Roman has a wolf collar on him, so it makes it easier to tell who's who. Avery doesn't look like me at all. I don't think any of my pups so far look like me. I mean, not even Amethyst looks like me. She's brown, but she doesn't look like me. But I am super happy to drop off fresh food. There you go, guys. Now we're gonna go and hunt those elk. I think we're close. Unless they migrated suddenly. Oh, there they are, I think. Yep, that's them. Oh, it's a vehicle. We must show the humans how vicious we are. Come, children. Come. Make them fear us. I have to try and turn them around here. And slowly push them. Oh, dropped one. Come on, guys, get in here. Nice. Oh, and there's the elk herd. But I can't hunt them because I am pretty much injured. %, pack infinity. Nice. Look at them. Luna's really pretty. Oh, there's Maverick. There's Asher. Oh. Okay, so here's Shay. Here's Silver. Oh, he's playing with something. That's Luna. Oh, somebody got a hold of Avery. Avery's really pretty too. Love Avery's coat. We don't really have any blonde wolves. And Rosa. Rosa, I feel like, is my favorite. She's so pretty. Oh, there's Sun. A lot lighter color than his dad. Or her dad. Arrow. Oh. Maverick. Avery. Roman. Black. Who isn't so black? Halo. So beautiful. I'm just hearing this many howls, like, I'm sorry, but if I was the other wolf pack, I'd be shitting myself. No offense to language, but literally, I think I would be shiting myself because, yeah, no. You're making me go down a hillside. Seriously? These wolves are gonna pay. Well, if it's Amethyst, that's a different matter. Just take out her mate. Needle. Yep, that's what I thought. Which one of you's... not you. Let me try this one. Perfect. You're my target. I'm injured. I don't need to possibly start something. Okay. Let's run back over to the pond. I just need to get them out of my hair, so I can get back to the pack. You're lucky I'm injured. Otherwise, you would be a part of my meal stockpile.
As summer continued to move forward, I had thought things were going rather well until Shay got sick, and I was forced to stay close to the den, even as the puppies grew into teenagers. leaving me very little room to be there.
Oh my God.
And
thank
with
you.
desperate times called
Hallelujah.
for desperate measures when I attacked a bison herd just to sustain our pack till we could find more suitable prey.
Mm. Come on. Well, we may lose Shay.
Even after everything, Shay still unfortunately passed away.
Yep. Oh well. Thank you. My God. Pray that we reach the last level of them aging up. I guess better to lose one pup than however many. But yeah, just injuring my leg like that really ruined me. Finally.
Not long after, the pups made it to yearlings, and we were now ready to set out on our last trek through this year. With that, Halo also ended up leaving the pack to start his own journey out into the world.
Continue as Sar. So Halo's leaving out. Found him. Oh,
Now, with winter coming in and wolves getting more aggressive, we had our first encounter with Amethyst and her mate. She had left at 2 years old and started her own pack, but even as her mother, I would not show mercy. I also wouldn't put down my own pup. Not when I had lost so many through the years so far. Her mate, on the other hand, was a different story. Even then, I didn't wish the same fate on her as I had once lived through in my life, so I simply let them off with a warning. Now, with the pups ready to learn, I allowed them to take on the responsibility of taking down prey, with my supervision, of course.
is. Okay, there we go. It wasn't. Probably because I wasn't close enough. Nice. Hi, Arrow. So we've lost Halo so far, or Halo and Arrow for this season has decided to leave.
This winter had been far more relaxing, and for once I was able to focus solely on my pups and raising them. With the lack of other packs coming in and interrupting hunts, I was able to provide plenty of food for all of us throughout this cold winter.
Need a little bit more for Luna, and then she's all good. Perfect. Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah. I'm gonna put my den here because we're like right there. This is a really good den area. So I think we'll start with that tree root and then we'll go to that other place. Now on to the next. I love that. I love that that's how you celebrate for a new year.
At long last, the time had come to settle down and start another year. Only this time, I had made a drastic decision to change dens. This would not only provide new hunting grounds, but I had hoped to end the strange curse of only keeping 4 puppies alive.
Artemis song. Obsidian. Lex. Star. Astral.
Shimmer. Hey everybody, and welcome to the end of episode 5 of Movie Week. It was a long journey for our pack this time, and mostly peaceful given the lack of opponents. But will that be the case for the upcoming year? And will I finally break the curse of only having 4 puppies survive? It's a bit of a cliffhanger for all of you, but as you guys all know, please like, subscribe, and comment down below what was your favorite part of episode 5 for this time. Until then, I'll see you all in the next one.